All right. So we are now Pasuk Kaf Bet. פרק ו' פסוק כ"ב. בהתהלכך, when you walk, תנחה אותך, it will guide you, it will lead you. בשוכבך, and when you will lay down, תשמור עליך, it will protect you. והקיץ אותה, היא תשיחך, and when you stand up, when you not stand up, when you wake up, akids, when you wake up, okay, היא תשיחך, it will talk to you. If you recall, in Perek Gimel, we had something very similar in Perek Gimel. I think Pasuk Kav Dalet. We had something like this also. Im tishkav, if you lay down, lo tefached, you will not. Lo tifchad, you will not get scared. V'shachavta, and you will sleep. V'areva shelatcha, al tira mipachad pitom. Right? There was also az telech le'betach. Remember that you will go with bitachon, and you will lay down, and you're not going to be scared. And when you're going to sleep, you have good sleep, right? So we see that there also there's these three modes. So here also he says the same thing. Yeah, he addresses these three different modes. So he says the following. Says the Gaon, Beit Halechecha Tanheotcha, when you'll walk, it will show you the way, it will guide you, it will lead you. It says man can have three positions: standing, going, or laying down. It says this is referring to three periods of someone's life. B'shoch becha, not when life. I don't mean life when he's alive, like the different episodes of I guess of a man in and his soul, right, throughout history. So when you walk, it will guide you. When do you walk? In this world? This world is a world of halicha, is a world of actions, is a world of doing. That's the Torah guides you in this world. Beshochbecha tishmor alecha. When do you lay down? A person lays down when he's in the kever, when he's in the ground. Yeah. So the Torah protects the person inside the kever. And when do we wake up? Right? At the resurrection, we wake up. It will talk to you, meaning the Torah will remind you everything that you've learned. It will talk to you. It will be your communication skills. And it says that the Gaon, this is also referring to the three steps or the three levels a person goes through when the person deceases, when he leaves this world. And what are the three? We have what is called the Olam HaShafel, the world of insignificancy, shafel, that has no value. Then you have the Olam HaTachton, then you have the lower world, and then you have Olam HaElyon, and you have the higher world. This is where the Nefesh, the Ruach, and the Neshama reside. So the Nefesh, when somebody passes on, right, the Nefesh elevates itself to what is called the Olam HaShafel, to the world of no significancy, the world of no importance. And then the ruach continues and elevates itself to the olam atachton, to the lower world, spiritual world. And then the neshama continues and goes to the olam ha'ilyon, to the higher world, which is the olam where the olam neshamot, where the neshamot reside. And he's referring to a Zohar Kadosh. The Zohar Kadosh says the following. I think it's important to learn it because it gives a very strong perspective on the importance of the Torah. Whoever learns Torah Lishma and studies it and puts the right effort in learning the Torah for the Kedushat Torah, when the person leaves this world, the Torah goes before the person. And proclaims in front of the neshama, on the behalf of the neshama, that this neshama is about to come up and make a way, open the way for the neshama to come up. And the Torah protects the neshama, the nefesh, the ruach, and the neshama from what? From the klipa, from all the mazikim. Delo ikrevun bahade marehon de dina, so that all the accuser, all the prosecutors, okay, that were created by the wrongdoings of the person, don't come and attack the neshama before the neshama reaches its destination. When the body is now laying down in the kever, so now that's the neshama walking, right? Now when the neshama is laying down in the kever, he natrat le. When the neshama is in the grave, it protects it. That's already, right? That's the ruach. Now when the neshama continues to go to its place, which is the Gan Eden Atachton, the Torah walks before the neshama, okay, to open the gates. וכמה תראין התעברו מכמה דאורייתא עד דעלת לדוכרד. All the doors keep on opening before the kavod of the Torah, for the neshama to go and elevate itself without any interferences. וכמה עלי דברנש, and it stands by the person, עד דאיתער בזימנה דקומון מתיה דעלמא. It stays by the side of the neshama until tehiyat amitim. Ve'i malfa sanigora aleh, and she speaks good about the neshama. That is the power of Torah lishma. Hadaud dichtiv, and this is what the pasuk says, and he brings the Zohar brings our pasuk. Beit halechecha tanheotcha, and when you walk, it will guide you. Beshochvecha tishmor alecha, and when you lay down, it will protect you. And when you wake up, it will talk to you. When you walk, it will guide you. Like we just said. And when you lay down in the kever, it will protect you. That's when the body lays down inside the kever. Because when the body lays down in the grave, the body is judged itself. And at that point, it doesn't have the neshama anymore. So it's vulnerable and open to prosecution and chalila, what is called hibut hakever. Hibut hakever is the pain that the body feels from the judgment of the body after the neshama leaves the body. The Reshit Chochmah and the Gesher HaChaimim both explain the atrocity the body feels from the shratzim, from the animals that the bugs that slowly eat out the body, right? That's the hibut hakever, that's the pain of the body. So the Torah lishma, okay, even though the neshama left, protects the body to stay complete. And when you wake up, it will talk to you. Like we said, that what? That at the time when there will be tehiyat hamitim, it will talk on your behalf to say how great you were. That's the Zohar Kadosh.
So the body, the nefesh is still connected to the body after it departs, and it feels some of that pain?
Yes.
So
the nefesh leaves the body, but the body still has a sensitivity, a spiritual sensitivity.
The body or the nefesh still has a sensitivity?
The body.
The body without the neshama?
The body without the neshama.
Really? So why don't we take more protective measures for the body in the burial process?
Because you cannot protect yourself from judgment. Now, this is why you have I don't want to go into that machloket, but some say that when you open the body of tzaddikim, and after many years, sometimes you see that the body is completely untouched. That's they were protected from hibut hakever. Although someone has said exactly the opposite, but I'm not going to go into that machloket. But yes, the body has its judgment, and then the nefesh, ruach, and neshama elevate themselves to each in their own level. Rabbi Elazar Amar, what does it mean? She will talk to you. Begin the afal gav dehashta yekumun me'afra, oraita alai idne sheminehom. Even though the person just woke up from Tehiyat HaMetim, the Torah will never leave him. They will know exact all the Torah that they learned in their life. They will know this after Tehiyat HaMetim. The same Torah. The Torah is still stuck in their essence, and the moment they wake up, they start talking all the Torah that they've learned. So the Torah that you learn in this world is the Torah that you will know in Olam Haba. Not in Olam Haba, in Tehiyat HaMetim. Sorry. Yeah? You understand what that means, yeah? That means that the Torah you don't know. You'll have to learn it. So the Gaon, going back to the Gaon, it says, that's what it means, right? When the Neshama leaves, right, the Torah will guide you and will open the way for you. And the body will be protected. When there's a Tehiyat HaMetim, that you will remember all the Torah, meaning the Torah never leaves you. Every word of Torah, every hour of Torah, lishma, stays with you forever. Says the government, and there's another dimension to it. This is in terms of Olam Haba, right? The elevation of the Olamot, or the journey of the Neshama after it passes on. He says there's another journey when the person is alive. What? He says when the person goes to sleep. So he says like this. Beit halecha chatan heotcha is that when the neshama lives the body when we go to sleep, right? All the Torah that we learned that day elevates the neshama and allow the neshama to enter olamot, okay, that she can only enter with the Torah. And the higher it goes, and the more clarity the neshama sees. Like we said, Shamayim is a world of clarity, yeah, where you see everything. That's what Eretz is chokhmah that is hidden, right? That last shiur. So he said, when we go to sleep, if you learn Torah Lishma, that Torah allows and helps your neshama to elevate. And while your body is asleep and does not have the neshama, the Torah that you learn is a shield of protection from the mazikim, from the dark spirits that do come and get attracted by the body without the neshama. And that's essentially where the tum'ah comes from, right? But la mevinim, for the ones who understand what's really going on, the body is in real danger, yeah, spiritually. Lo anenu, people can get hurt, okay, mentally, emotionally, when the neshama is not inside the body. So the Torah that you learn is a shield of protection from the tum'ah and the dark spirits on the body. It says if you have enough Torah, when you wake up, you remember what your neshama heard and saw in the spiritual worlds. It's called the English word is the prominent dreams that premonitory dreams. When you have a dream, it's like a nevuah, and you see something that happens. There's a name.
Like a prophecy almost?
Huh?
Like a prophecy?
It's not prophecy, but it's like the neshama premonitoire, premonitory dreams.
Like a déjà vu, no?
It's like a déjà vu. It's like, but in a dream.
And when you come back, when you wake up in the morning, you remember what? You feel like it was a dream, or you saw?
No. You know, premonitory dream. That's premonitory dream. A premonitory dream is a dream where you see an event happen in your dream, and it actually happens. A déjà vu also, it's that, but a déjà vu, you don't. You just you remember being in that event, but you don't remember from where. That's a déjà vu, right? You cannot. A premonitory dream is more than that. So when you learn Torah Lishma, you allow your neshama to elevate itself, right, to higher reki'im, where it's where there is no boundaries of space, okay, and time. So you can see misof all of that. So you can see things that happen, that will happen right now, because there's no time and space.
Precognition? Is that it?
Premonitory dream. Premonitory. In French, it's rêve prémonitoire. I'm pretty sure that's what premonitory.
Oh yes. Premonitory dreams. Premonitory. Huh? Yep.
Premonitory.
Yep.
Okay. I know it's in French. Rêve prémonitoire. So that's the bracha of the Torah Lishma, is that you are blessed to see things and not only see it in your dream, but actually the Torah will remind you that. I have to tell you a story. Because this happened to me actually I was on a trip in Belarus, with Eduardo Elstein. We were going to the Kivrot HaTzadikim, in Europe. He has a famous trip before Rosh Hashanah. Andy, you know that trip, yeah? That Usher goes and Pera, and he brings like a few guys that are close to him, and he does this trip for like a few weeks. Every Chodesh Elul he does it. Zacher Letov. 1 year invited me. We go to Rostov. Rostov is the city of the Rashab, I think, the Admur Haemtzai of Chabad. Now you all know that I'm not a Chabadnik. I love Chabad, but I'm not Chabad. I don't follow Chabad. I don't have an interest in the lineage of the Admurim of Chabad. Personally, not Well, so and especially at that time, which really was my first real interaction with Chabad like that. So we get to Rostov. It's night. There was a mikveh there that they found, which they base themselves, that Eduardo, I think, paid to restore, which they based themselves on. Now the Chabadnikim to do bor v'toch bor. They understood that they saw how to make the mikveh based on the minhag of Chabad, which is a well within a well. Okay. So we go to, it's the evening, we go to the mikveh, then there's a shul, and, inside the house of the Rebbe. We had dinner, and then we're about to separate in different rooms. And Usher tells Usher is a very dear friend of ours. He's a tzaddik yesod olam. He's so tzaddik that he's not normal, but he's a tzaddik yesod olam. He doesn't care about nothing, just the emet. Like he doesn't matter who you are, what you are, and he's does chesed from the moment he wakes up until the moment he goes to sleep. He doesn't know anything else. Anything else, he doesn't know nothing. Just chesed and emet. Mamash Ashre Yoladto. Anyways, so he tells Eduardo, tell the rabbi to sleep in that room. Now I don't know where I'm going to sleep. Yeah. So. Yes, no, okay, they put me in that room. Okay. I go to sleep, and in my dream, I was learning, I was in Kolel, we're learning Berachot, and I was learning Sugya, and I had a big question, if I'm not mistaken, on the Rabbeinu Yonah, or on the Tosfot, or I don't know. Anyways, so in my dream, I go to sleep, and I barely sleep maybe an hour or two, and in my dream, I have this guy dressed all white with a white shtreimel, who's telling me, and I'm in the Bet HaMidrash, he comes in, he's like, what are you learning? And I don't really pay attention because he's a chassid, I don't know, that's in my dream. But he says, like, you're learning this. This is how you have to read Rabbeinu Yonah. And if I'm, so he gives me the pshat on the Rishon that I was learning. Okay. He gives me the sugya, etc. I wake up, I'm excited, right? I said, wow, 1 second, I cannot forget that. So I go to the Bet HaMidrash, which is the next room, and I open the Gemara, I start learning. And I see there's a sefer, it's called Tzemach Tzedek. Okay, there's only Chabad sefer in Chabad, by the Chabad. You're not going to find any other Sfarim, usually, because all the Torah Chabad is there. I take a sefer, Tzemach Tzedek, on Brachot. I open the sefer to the page. Exactly what I dreamed was written there, word for word. Word for word. I get excited. I go. I wake up. Usher, Talut Mevin. So I tell him the whole story. I tell Eduardo, wow. Okay, very good. We leave Rostov, and we continue our journey. This Admur, this Rebbe. We get to Lubavitch, to the city of Lubavitch in Belarusia. And we go to pray on the kever of the Tzemach Tzedek. I don't know who the Tzemach Tzedek is. I entered the kever of the Tzemach Tzedek, and there's his picture. It was exactly the man that came in my dream, with the white gertel, with the white shtreimel, with the white beard, who gave me the pshat. He was the one who wrote that book. Maaseh she'aya kachaya is recorded. Okay, and this is these Eduardo and Usher both are live witnesses of the event. This is how I understand the Zohar and this Gaon. I don't know what happened that day, and but I was zoche to that, and it happened to be that the room I slept in was the bedroom of the Rasha of the Rashav, was the room where the Admor slept. Okay, so going back to the benefits of the Torah Lishma is that when you elevate yourself, you actually can see things, okay, that are about to happen, or even in your Torah, you learn things in your sleep that it gives you a level of clarity and of emet that is hard to reach when you're awake. So the Torah Lishma makes sure that when you wake up, you do not forget what you've learned of what you saw in the Olam HaElyon. And that's what it means. She will talk to you, meaning the Torah will remind you and repeat to you in your neshama, in your mind, everything that you've seen and learned in your subconscious. The odd, these three stages are referring to Mizat Aseh, Lo Ta'aseh, and Limudat Torah. Why? It says, when you go, what is going? Mitzvot Aseh, doing, right? Shochbecha, when you sleep, is what? Refraining yourself from actions, right? Is holding you back from doing lo sa'aseh, from doing averot. Be'akitzotra, when you wake up, it will talk to you. What is talking? Talking is limudat Torah kedosha, right? So the Gaon says, when you do mitzvot, you get clarity. Mitzvot is a ways in your life. The segula of doing mitzvot, listen, the segula of practicing mitzvot is a ways that gives you an indication of what actions to do and what not to do. By doing, yes?
One more time.
When you do mitzvot aseh, tefillin, matzah, talit, all the mitzvot that are mitzvot aseh, right? Proactive commandments, it has in it the segula, the beracha, that brings to a person clarity to know what to do. So you put tefillin, you'll be able to make the right decision in your mundane life. Ubishoch becha, and when you do mitzvot lo ta'aseh, that's a shmirah. When you hold yourself back from doing an avera, right? You hold yourself back from turning on the light on Shabbat or from eating non-kosher. It brings upon your body shmirah, protection. It protects your body. And when you wake up, it speaks to you, right? That's the when you learn Torah, now you have interaction. You have a communication with the Torah Kedusha. And he says this is what David HaMelech teaches us. Lucky is the man that doesn't go, right? That doesn't follow the etzah. The advice of the Reshaim is holding back from doing averot, lo ta'aseh. And he didn't stand on the path of the sinners. What does that mean? That means he went. That means what aseh. And he didn't sit amongst fools, right? What does that mean? That's Torah. Because what is considered a gathering of fools? When you have two people that sit together and there's no divrei Torah between them. right? So, Moshav Lesim Lo Yashav, he didn't sit amongst people that are considered fools. That means what? That he was learning Torah. He was always learning Torah. So David HaMelech is referring again to Aseh, not holding back, refraining from Lo Ta'aseh, and learning Torah. These are the three pillars, right, that affect our life when we stand, when we lay down, and when we wake up. They affect us but when we, in our transition from this world, when we leave the world, we go to Olam Haba, and they protect us in the stages where we are stationary until the Tehiyat HaMetim, up to Tehiyat HaMetim. And he says they also are referring to the three tefillot, Arvit, Shacharit, and Mincha. Why? Because Shechiva, when do we lay down at Arvit? When do we go during the day? And at Mincha, we pause. And he brings another the Zohar. The Zohar says, it's Tikkunei Zohar, in the Tikkunei Zohar, that a person, in order to do a full tikkun in this world, has to be a third. He has to at least, he has to make show his presence or mark his presence in all three different types of the world. What does that mean? The world is divided in three: land, water, and midbar, and desert. So you have the desert, you have the sea, and then you have the Yishuv where everybody lives. It's two different, right? The Zohar says for a man to do a full tikkun, right? He has a tikkun in all three parts, meaning he has a tikkun that he has to do on the sea. He has a tikkun he has to do in the Yishuv, in the urban place of the earth, and he has a tikkun he has to do in the midbar, in the desert. So if you never went to the desert, at least go to the desert to make a bracha. Yeah, that's the Zohar Kadosh. So he says also it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's referring to the three. But
what do you have to do in each three part?
Well, there's a tikkun. We don't know the tikkun, but at least in the urban place is to live your life, right? Okay. The desert. Okay, the desert. I don't know what we do today. I don't know what the Zohar says that at the time people used to travel, right? They used to
right.
go
And the sea.
And the Yam also. There's a tikkun. We have a tikkun that's related to all three for sure. To each one. So when usually when you're on a boat, so a mitzvah to take a yacht. I'm joking. But in each situation, at least try to make a beracha. So and have in mind that you're doing the tikkun of the three things. If you ask for a desert, where do you even find a desert? You have in Eretz Israel. You have in the U.S. If you go to the Middle East, yeah. Go to they have a lot of deserts there. Okay. Maybe one more pasuk. This pasuk is clear? The structure of it? Okay.
I have to leave, sorry. I'll watch the last one later.
Okay, so it's 1 minute. Okay, it's a very short one. Kiner mitzvah v'torah or v'derech chaim tochechot musar, right? Kiner mitzvah v'torah or. Kiner, ner is a flame, right? A candle is the mitzvah. Well, you know what? It's okay. No, it's not long. It's actually not. It's actually very short, but the explanation might be longer than what he's saying because he's summarizing everything we've learned until now all the way back to Adam Belial, right? Because you have Torah, mitzvot, u'ma'asim, and mitzvah, Torah, Torah, Musar, right? You see here, Kiner mitzvah, so you have the mitzvah is considered like a ner, and the Torah is considered like light. V'derech chaim, Torah, Musar, and Musar gives you the path to life, right? So we see that we have Torah, mitzvot, and the midot, which are essentially, okay, referring to the tikkun of the three sins, the sin of the machshava, the sin of the mouth, and the sin of the action that we've addressed in the last shiurim. So he says, we see now that Shem Shalosh, Shem Shalosh, Shalosh. There are three of three that are three, right? Which we address, which is the Ketech Chochma Bina, or Chochma Bina Vadat, Chesed Gvura Tiferet, Netzach Yesad Od, right? And they're all included in the Torah, in the mitzvot, and in the Musar, in the midot. But we'll go back to it Bli Neder next year, just to refresh that concept. טוב.
טוב.
בהצלחה בשורות טובות.